All right, Westlake Dermatology Medical Assistants. This message is going to go out to just those of you that are working in the medical portion of Westlake Dermatology. What we're going to go over today is how to clean your autoclave. Also going over the little BMI steam tester. This is something that has to be done weekly at each location. And I'm going to show you what the different colors are. Once a week, what you'll do when you do your surgery packs is you basically will take one of these, put them inside of a pack, and then you'll put it in and let it go through a cycle. After it goes through the cycle, you're going to place it in this little incubator. You'll first crush this, place it in here, and it's going to incubate for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you take it out, and what you want to look for, the color. You want to make sure it's still that same color. If it's not that same color and it looks like this, that means that we have a problem. And that's kind of the reason why we're going to be doing this training today. Now, as far as cleaning your autoclave, what's recommended weekly is you're supposed to wipe this whole thing down. You take a wet, damp towel and you just wipe the machine down, and you wipe this down here. As you can tell, this particular machine, it's got some things that need to be corrected. So we're going to have a service tech come out and change the gasket because it's burnt right here, because it hasn't been wiped down as often or frequently as it should be. So the way that you're going to do the cleaning every 3 months is you basically take the Chamber Bright. The Chamber Bright is a detergent that's going to help break up the minerals and everything that's going to be on the inside of the autoclave. So what you'll do is you'll take the little packet. If you don't have this, please contact the shipping department to get some. So you'll take this little packet, and all you'll do, you pull out your top trays, which you already have done that, and you just put a line of it right here. Once you've done that, all you'll do is make sure, we're going to have to add some water here, but what you'll do is you'll close the machine, and then you can just do the lowest cycle possible. It's probably going to be what's called unwrap. Just press that and you'll start the cycle. Once it finishes the cycle, you'll open the machine up, and you're going to take this little hose, and you're going to drain the fluid out of the machine. Now, after you've drained the fluid out of the machine, I'm going to need you to rinse it, because again, that detergent that we put inside of there is still in the machine. So what you'll do is you'll fill it back up to the top in the green, and you'll continue doing this. You'll drain it out a number of 3 times. That way we get everything out completely. After you finish that, you'll put this back in place, fill it back up with the water up to the green line, and the machine should be good to go. Now, if you have any other questions or anything, just give me a call. You know my number. Thank y'all. Okay, so one more thing that I didn't mention that's very important. These machines you have to use distilled water. Now with the cleansing part, the rinsing part that I was just speaking of, that you're going to do a number of times to clean out the detergent, you can use regular tap water to basically rinse the machine out. Once you finish doing that, you have to have distilled water. If you don't use distilled water, that's what causes these minerals to deposit on the machine and cause it to rust out, and it's going to make the machine break down and not last as long as it should. That's basically it. That's going to be our training as far as how to clean the autoclave, and if you have any other questions or concerns, give me a call. And again, this is only for the people that work in the medical portion of Westlake Dermatology. If you're working in the cosmetic area, there's a whole different process, and we'll do a video over that at a later date. All right, thank y'all.